What up? It's me, Prez, back at you one of these videos. And Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are getting married today, right? Right. But why does it feel like they're planning a CIA operation instead of a wedding? I'm seeing all these reports that guests have to sign NDAs before they even get the full details. Like ironclad NDAs. Before they even know where it's going to be at. Before they even know anything about it. Am I the only one that thinks this is a little crazy? Now look, I get it. Taylor is Taylor. She's one of the biggest stars on the planet. She doesn't want leaks. She doesn't want paparazzi running everything. She wants control. I understand that and I respect it. But making your friends and your family sign NDAs just to attend your wedding, that feels a little intense. Like, are we going to a wedding or are we signing up for a top secret mission? And apparently, even after they sign the NDAs, they still don't get all the information right away. It's like they're getting drip-fed details, you know? Who does that? I'm very nosy. So I gotta ask the questions that need to be asked. First of all, who's actually invited? Because if you're making people sign NDAs, that list has to be small, right? Right. At least 50, maybe 100 people. Because if it's a big wedding, that's a lot of people that's now legally binded to not talk about what they see. Secondly, what happens if someone breaks the NDA? Are we talking lawsuits? Are we talking about paying Taylor Swift some money? That's crazy. Paying Taylor Swift some money? What was she? Come on now. She's the most paid person around right now. Why would she need to sue somebody for breaking an NDA? I'll be brave enough to break my NDA if I was on the guest list, but you know I ain't on the guest list. But thirdly, is Travis even cool with all this? Or is he just going along with it because, you know, it's Taylor's world and we're just in it? I'm not saying they can't have a private wedding. They should. They deserve that. But the level of secrecy in the NDAs is giving something else. It's giving, we don't trust our own people. And that's wild when you think about it. These are supposed to be your closest friends and family, but we always know how that is. Somebody in the family is always ready to tell a couple stories for a couple bucks, you know. But I also saw a report that says some of the details are getting kept from certain guests until the last moment. Like, what are y'all hiding? Is this wedding even real or some big elaborate rollout for a new album? You know, Taylor Swift, jumping the broom. No, I doubt it's going to be called that. She definitely ain't going to call it that. But let's be honest. The internet is already in shambles about this. People are saying the NDAs are too strict and the guests might not even be able to post pictures after the wedding. We need to know what's happening, Taylor. Some people are even joking that they're going to have to leave their phones in a vault somewhere. I believe it. I'm just saying, if I got invited to the wedding and they told me to sign an NDA before giving me any details, I would be a little concerned. Like, are we going to Epstein Island? I don't know. Is this a wedding or are we testifying for the grand jury? I'm not sure. But at the end of the day, it's their wedding and they can do whatever they want. But the level of control and secrecy is definitely raising eyebrows. I'm nosy. I want to know what's going on since I'm not going to be there. All right? Is it just celebrity paranoia or is there more to the story? What do you think? Is the NDA situation normal or is it too much? Would you sign an NDA to go to Taylor and Travis's, Taylor's wedding? Of course you would. Of course you would. You know, I would too. I ain't gonna lie. But drop your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what's up. I read all the comments. Hit me up. This is Prez. I'm out.